What's going on YouTube? Kyle can come at you with another Final Fantasy Record Keeper Relic Draw video. If you guys are enjoying this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. Okay, so this one, I promise, is going to go up on time. Well, maybe not, because now it's 5:12 in the morning, even though I just got finished recording the Triple Plus fight for the 6th event. I said I was going to go do some other stuff, but I figured I'd just, knock this out real quick so I can actually have this rendered and edited, maybe up later today or something like that. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the Cerberus Shell and Turk Bombshell banner, the Vincent event, which I'm actually really hyped for because I like Vincent. I would love to have his Super Soul Break, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to pull for it for a few reasons. Actually, I'll go over that in a little bit in detail right here. Anyway, so right here we have the shotgun for shotgun Final Fantasy 7 for Vincent. Changes Vincent Soul Break to Cerberus Shell, 93 attack, 135 magic, which is quite nice on a gun. I'm not really sure if any other characters can make use of magic guns, though. Tyro obviously, but right off the top of my head, I really can't think of anyone that can use use guns and magic primarily. Anyway, change Vincent Soul Break to Cerberus Shell. There's 4 elements of magic attacks to all targets and raise the magic of all allies by 20%. Now, there's 2 reasons why I want this. 1, because I have focus, and 2, because even though it wasn't that great of a game, I kind of enjoyed Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. So it's kind of like a little thing about that. This is actually a really decent Soul Break. It's rather good, but the only thing is, it gets, I kind of want to say, outshone by Kefka's Magic Confusion or Idea's upcoming Soul Break. But this is still quite good because this does damage along with the magic boost. But I think Hastega is more beneficial in the long run, because if you have Hastega, you'll be able to get more damage output overall rather than immediate damage. But you can always roaming warrior like Mighty Guard or I forgot Mighty Guard 7, 8, Mighty Guard 8, or I forgot Divine Guardian. Yeah. So you get Hastega that way. So this is a pretty good Soul Break. But like I said, I don't remember what characters can use guns and magic. Also, we apparently got Vincent post buff, so his stats are a little bit better than they would have been. His defense, I don't know, at level pre-buff he would have had 67 defense and 78 res at level 80 with a lot less HP, so he was basically really squishy. And we also got he also has 4-star support as well, so that's great. Another breakdown user, and he can use guns, so he can be a breakdown user in 7 if you really want to. But we have Barret and Red 13 for that. And we'll be getting Darkness very soon. Literally in 1 month and 4 days. Kuja drops, and we'll be getting Darkness on that. I think it's May 23rd at least, or that rather, it's the ETA. So anyway, I've heard long enough about Vincent. Next, we have another character I would love to use, but I don't have any Soul Breaks with him. Although he's quite good, he's not as good as Terra though. We have the Light Rod for Reno, 101 attack, 134 magic. Change Reno Soul Break to Turk Bombshell. Those 3 magic non-elemental attacks to all targets with a high chance of silence and sleep them. I'd prefer if it was Sap, to be honest, because it looks like, I don't know. I just feel like Sap is more beneficial as a status effect. Ultimate boss wise, because not too many bosses. Well, they've been getting more and more resistance to sap, but that's a thing. I like Reno as a character. I'm not sure he's good. He's top tier, but I can't really say top tier. He's just below top tier. Like I said, we have Terra, who can literally do his job a little bit better, a little bit more versatile. But this is a good rod. Pretty good overall Soul Break. I just these Soul Breaks lately. I feel like the secondary effects of them won't really help out too much with endgame content. It seems like they're being catered to specific bosses, niche bosses, here and there. Waka's Super Soul Break was perfect for the LeBlanc Ultimate or the event. He got a Super Soul Break and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's always a nice thing to have these. No matter what, but I just prefer something like a res increase. That's something that's always useful, as opposed to something that might come in clutch every now and again. But that's me personally. Next up, we have the Pinwheel for Yuffie, 125 attack, 80 mind, it's a thrown weapon. Changes Yuffie's soul break to Bloodfast, deal 8 physical attacks to one target with a moderate chance to sap it. Now, if I were to get any soul break off this 100 gem draw, this would be the one I probably want the most. Because I already have one soul break for Yuffie, I've cleared Tranquil, probably not going to be using her all too much, even with that because she can't hit level 80 yet, and I have Ramza's Tailwind, but instant cast is great. This is also 8 hits, so this is probably going to be quite a good soul break for Yuffie. I'm not sure the multiplier on it, but again, like I'm a fan of sap as of right now, because we only have one ability that can cause sap, and the rest of them are soul breaks. So I think this is quite good, though. I'm not entirely sure the multiplier, but you guys probably know back down in the comments, and I'll probably know after this video is over. Because actually, I could check right now at Kong Bak Pow, see what the multiplier is. I don't know why I didn't do that, to be honest. I think it's because a lot of the soul breaks have, some of them are just older ones, so they don't show them on the banner anymore. Anyway, next up, we have Sephiroth's Coat. 20 attack, 122 defense, 122 res. It's light armor, so that's very, very nice. A lot of characters can wear that. Then you Sephiroth's soul break to Nibble Him Nightmare. Deals 4 physical fire attacks to all enemies and wreath the user in flames. Again, you guys know how I feel about the end skills. Even if they're not useful all the time, when they're useful, they're really, really useful because they increase your damage output, and they offer mitigation as well. Like, even if the boss isn't really weak to fire, if he has fire-based attacks, you can still make good use of relics like this. Again, this is niche use, and I'm like, most of this is me stating my opinion on this relic. I like it. I don't think it's overall too useful because of the end skill, but I do like, you know, where they're going, like how it how they end up, you know, helping you out outside of increasing your damage output. Like I said, if when this relic works, it will work splendidly. Okay, the multiplier on Yuffie's thing is 5.28, so that doesn't seem too bad actually. I think that's about average. See, like, I don't know if that's about average actually. Hey. All right, next up we have Zack's gloves. 139 attack, so the second highest attack in the game for a fist. That's actually quite decent. Changes Zack's soul break to airstrike, deals 3 ranged physical attacks to all enemies with a high chance to interrupt their actions. I'm pretty sure that's 100%, but they put that there in case some enemies can't be interrupted. This is basically Ramza's Throw Stone, but 3 less hits and AoE. That's phenomenal. Because that can change the entire tide of a battle. Like, something like this, I would prefer more soul breaks, as a matter of fact. Because this actually, more often than not, this will come in use. I don't think there's been a fight yet where I ended up using Throw Stone and it hasn't gotten the stun. But usually if I'm using Throw Stone, it's because I'm already in a winning scenario. So in that aspect, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, because Ramza has Scream. But overall, I think this is a phenomenal soul break, and if you get it, you should probably use it, especially since Zack is going to be breaking his Memory Crystal 2 in this event, breaking his level 65 cap. Next up, we have Portiga. Again, there's something really for newer players. If I were to get it, I'd probably actually use it to augment something. I don't know what things I'm actually going to like straight augment yet, but I would probably use this as augment material. Actually, I don't know if I have enough like natural 5-star to Final Fantasy 7 yet. If I do, I'll use it as augment material. If not, then I probably wouldn't. Stats are okay for a bracer, you know, nice and average. Portiga is always nice until you have your own Portiga. Then it's literally useless. Striking Staff, you guys already know how I feel about this. I still have my other one. I'm never going to upgrade it. Never going to use it. Actually, no, I could use it here. It might have more. No, it wouldn't. I don't think it would, because I have a 7-star Worm Fang, and the Tiger Fang, I think was it. I have a 6-star of that. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on, because it's probably close to like 8 minutes at this point, I would assume. Not sure yet, because I'm not done editing, but let's do our 100 gem draw and call it a day, shall we? All right. I'm just ready for the swiftest 3-star. Call me Kobe. Kobe! There we go. I don't know what this is. I've seen it a lot. Ice Helm. That seemed way too obvious of a name, so I didn't guess that. Anyway, so I'm taking a look at Zack's Super Soul Break half of the Final Fantasy VII banner this time, so let's get started. Oh. Okay, so first up, we have the Apocalypse. 141 attack, so it's the highest sword we have in the game thus far, even eclipsing the first fusion sword by 1 point. It changes Zack's Soul Break to Apocalypse. Deals 4 range physical attacks to all targets and grant haste to all allies. Now, I think this is okay Soul Break. I think Zack's a pretty good character, but since we just got Scream, you're probably not really going to want this all that much. Although it is great to get Portiga from an attacking Relic, especially if you did not get Scream. You could just have this haste on your side as backup, and then use, like, you know, one of your monk abilities as your attack boost, or you could use Flames of War. But obviously, Scream is superior to Flames of War, so you just roaming warrior that, and just have this like in the backup in case you need the extra, you know, haste boost. Since it is based off your mind, and some of the roaming warriors might not be, you know, optimized for mind with Scream. Next up, we have the Mastiff for Tifa, 139 attack, quite high for a fist, third highest attack now because of Zack's sword. Attending Tifa Soul Break to Dolphin Blow, deals 4 physical attacks to 1 enemy and raise a user's attack. Now this is actually the same attack boost as Scream, so you don't have to worry about it like eclipsing Scream, so to speak, because it's the same attack boost, so it won't stack with it, but it also won't, you know, bestow a lower attack boost since it's the same boost. So that's really, really good, actually, so that you know, once you're getting close to the time limit, if you're actually paying attention to like the actual like 25 seconds, I believe it is how long it lasts, then you can actually time this accordingly and just get the boost from there, or even just refresh the boost for that matter. I believe would be you could do, because I'm pretty sure since it would overwrite it, you would be able to just re-bestow the boost upon yourself with this. That's quite good. And Tifa's an okay character as well. Next up, we have Vincent's Cape. 10 attack, 20 magic, 123 attack, 123 res. Pretty interesting for a piece of light armor, I would say. Gain Vincent's Soul Break to Chain Shot. Deals 4 range physical attacks on 1 target and raises the user's attack and magic. Now, I'm not sure why this is physical. I think actually Vincent might have decent physical attack as well as being a caster, because I'm fairly certain that his magic is higher than his attack. I'm not sure on that, and I'm not sure on the coefficients of this either. Let me check Kung Bak Pao, because I'm pretty sure it's like a 30% boost to attack and magic to Vincent himself, which isn't bad by any means, but it's not as good as his previous Relic in my opinion, because this will overall only help Vincent as opposed to helping out the entire party. Because we don't have darkness yet, but Vincent still has quite high magic. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Oh, Kung Bak Pao doesn't have a multiplier, or the attack boost. Okay. This is awkward. So now I don't know what the boosts are. But Vincent does have quite high magic, it seems. His attack is a little bit lower than magic. Well, it's like 20 points different. So I guess you can use him as a physical attacker. Like, if you really want to, you can use him as your breakdown character. But there are better breakdown characters in the 7 realm. Support, not breakdown. Or, like, if you just have his relics and you want to use him as your, like, you just want to have him as, you know, as a backup breakdown character. If you're doing, like, a mage party or something like that. Anyway, next up, we have the Wuta Headband for Yuffie, a great relic. 31 magic, 83 defense, 131 res, 30 mind. 10 Yuffie's Soul Break to Clear Tranquil, which instantly restores a moderate amount of HP to all allies. This is phenomenal. Obviously, instant cast Cura. Well, no, not instant cast Cura. Instant cast 40% HP to all your entire party. So that's actually really, really good. The fact that it's instant cast makes it even better. Because you don't have to worry about Yuffie's mind on it at all. But 40% is nice, and the instacast is, I think, is what actually pushes us over the edge, because Yuffie's quite a versatile character already. She can even use dances and stuff like that, so that's quite nice. Next up, we have the Pole Act for Sid. 139 attack, then Sid soul break to hyper jump at a small chance to confuse. It's okay. Hyper jump deals 4 physical attacks and one enemy, grants haste to the user and raises attack and defense. Now I'm pretty sure the coefficient for this is pretty bad, because when I was using this against Silver Dragon, Sid was actually doing well. Sid actually, he didn't have a record, not record, he didn't really have too much synergy either, because I don't have all that great 9 synergy. He was doing like, what was it? Silver Dragon, I think he was doing like 1400 per hit pre-buff with this attack. So I was just sitting there, I was like, Sid, what are you doing? Can you do some damage, please? I know Sid isn't the best character, but it's like, come on, dude. That was a little upsetting. I do like the boost it gives, like this, but I don't think it's on a very good character. Because Sid's okay. Like, Sid's definitely, he's like a, like, high B, maybe like low A tier character, I would say. But I don't know. Like, it just didn't seem like that good to me. But again, that could probably be just because I didn't have synergy for Sid, you know? Because being a Dragoon, I don't think he can use too much in the way of weapons. I think like spears, daggers. That's probably it. Probably why I didn't have synergy, because if he can't use swords, then. Anyway, next up we have the gold armlet again. Portiga, already went over that in the first banner. And the striking staff, already went over that in the first banner. I might actually use it though, because if I have to, if I use a mage party again, it might be useful. Anyway, I say again because obviously I've already recorded the plus battles, because I'm pretty sure they're uploaded by now, but the banner isn't yet. So let's do more 100 gem draw. Pull this 3-star and get started on the ultimate battles. I don't know if those will be up tonight or not. But I still have to stream. Come on, let me get that 3-star. Yes, just what I wanted. It's not what I wanted, guys. It's just what I expected. All right. Oh, that's a 6 sword? Yeah, the bastard sword. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support, and do enjoy reading the comments. Be sure to check out, no, this isn't the free-for-all, Kenny. There's no one else in this video aside from me. Be sure to say the video with your friends that enjoy Final Fantasy Reiki, but really to tell me along with you and like. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media link down below, including Discord, where we get together, talk about Rocket Keep, a whole bunch of other things. And I will see you guys next time. Later.